You are tuned in to the Femme Fiasco podcast, and I'm Venice.
And I'm Autumn.
And thank you for being here. We've got some high energy tonight. We were just giggling 2 seconds ago.
A little giggle never hurt anybody, honey.
Never did.
So, a little giggle.
Little giggle.
I can't do this right now.
I don't understand why we always be on some
It's just funny. Okay.
Well, just to be a little narcissistic, if you're watching this on Friday, the day this episode drops, hello, my birthday was 2 days ago, so subscribe for my birthday present.
Subscribe and say happy fucking birthday, bitches, because we'll probably be going out maybe Friday or Saturday.
Yes.
We'll figure all that nonsense out later, but maybe expect to see some like hot, sexy like B-day pics from V.
Yes. Oh, yeah, you gotta go to the Instagram. You gotta subscribe. You gotta be tuned in.
Definitely turn on post notifications. Smack that bell. Fucking, I hated that.
Go ahead and smash that motherfucking bell.
Go ahead and beat the shit out of that bell.
Beat it up.
And say happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you. We love autumn birthdays, everybody. Yes. We love birthdays in the fall, so make sure because we're both fall babies. And the birthday is coming up soon for the pod.
Exactly. We're all fall babies. Femme Fiasco, Autumn, and I. So
that's just how we do it over here.
That's it. That is how we do it. But yeah, I'm excited for September and the cute weather and the fun of it all and the getting wasted at the club in my kitten heels.
All right.
Yes.
Getting fucked up in my kitten heels.
Yes,
honestly, with peace and love, it depends on the kitten heel. But I love a good kitten.
Oh, same. Oh,
I love a good kitten. Meow. Meow. We love good kitten heels in this bitch. Also, if you ever see us IRL, we are some lengthy bitches.
We are so tall. You don't even know that.
So, like,
I'm pretty much 5'10", and you're 5'2", or 5'2".
5'2" with some attitude.
It's all good because you know that she's kind of cute. That's not even how it goes.
Last scene in that little black dress. Watch out for those eyes because she's armed and dangerous.
Like, bow. Hit you with that one shot.
Not being 5'2". Okay, Sabrina Carpenter, 5'2". Okay, tiny little thing. I'm so small.
Short and sweet.
Fucking huge.
No, bro, we're big bitches.
I'm like 6'2" for everybody's
6'2",
reference.
yeah.
And then whenever I step out, I like to wear my big girl shoes. I love a platform. I love a good 3-inch plat.
Duh.
The majority of my going out shoes are plats. So if you see me IRL, I'm probably like 6'6".
The height is sexy. The height is the outfit.
Up in these bitches. I had the weirdest, and I think this happens for tall girls especially. I don't know, but it's happened to me a lot. Old white men, and especially in Utah, love to come up into my personal space and be like, you are so tall. Yeah. You are gorgeous. Yeah. I had somebody at my work the other day stop me as I'm taking them to their seat, and they're like, you're so tall, you're so gorgeous, blah, 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 all the shit I've heard before. Then they said, because first of all, I work in a majority Mexican-owned place, like Latin-owned place, so he goes, the first thing he says to me, you're the tallest Mexican I've ever seen.
Shut up, they did not call you Mexican. Okay, I was like, it's giving Gibby from high school.
And I wasn't even like trying to, I was like, yeah. I was like, sure, like the faster that we get this conversation over, the faster you sit down, like the faster I can get back to my job, and that's tea. So I was just like, yeah. Word. He goes, he's talking to me, oh my God, you're so tall, you're so pretty, like, did you play sports, blah, 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 blah. It's
the
like
classics.
Always the same, like, 3 questions with these people, and they're not even questions, they're just like, did you play sports? No, I did play sports, but I was really fucking bad at basketball. Well, that's no way, you had a bad coach. No, I'm telling you, it was a skill issue. Skill issue.
Lacking performance.
I'm fully a tennis girl in the wrong sport. Like, I was fully a tennis girl in basketball for all the wrong reasons. So, no.
Exactly.
I could have had the best coach, point blank, period. And I did have some amazing coaches and some really fucking bad ones. We already know. But I've had some amazing coaches throughout my time, and it's like, honey, it's not them. Like, it's fully me. Sometimes I'll hit my Energizer Bunny, and I'll, like, pop off a game or two, and then I'm done, like, for the rest of the season. Then I'm, like, fully back to my, like, mediocre ass self. They always wanted me to start. I was always a starter. Fuck.
Do not start me right now.
But anyways, he's like, oh my God, did you do sports? Da, da, da. Oh, are you married? And I was like, no, I'm not married. Like, I've just had a long-term boyfriend. Like, blah, blah. He goes, well, when you guys get married, let me know so I can fund your kid's college fund.
I will not be letting you know. Thank you so much.
I was like, all right, bet. I was like, okay, I'll let you know in a few years if you're still alive. Like, I was like, I'll hold you to that.
I'll hold you to, actually,
college? You're going to pay for a bitch you don't know. And he goes, I love how tall you are. You hold yourself with all this tallness and all this confidence. I'm like, I kind of fucking have to. Like,
being tall, you have to own it. You look so weird not owning it if you're tall, or in general. Like, just own your fucking shit. You look so weird if you're just like, meh. Like, just.
It's like, I can't be like this slouch. Like, I am a very slouchy bitch. Like, let me step back my shoulders.
So real. I feel you.
My posture is shit, period. But the way I carry myself, like, I refuse, especially at workplaces. This is gonna sound so dumb, but I refuse to, like, ever look down.
Yeah.
Like, or to appear to be smaller. Like, if I'm taking someone somewhere, if I'm talking to somebody, like, my nose is in the air.
Yeah, like, I'm not putting my nose down, like, chin up. Yeah.
It's always fully a nose in the air situation for me, because it's like, I'm above all this shit, quite literally and figuratively.
Yeah. Yes, in every aspect, actually. 100%.
I was like, okay, but if you want to pay for my child, I was like, I'm not having a fucking child. That's cute. You literally don't know me.
No, seriously.
But if you want to pay for my somewhat child in the next 20 years is college, like, tea. All right.
No, seriously.
I'll hold you to that, you old man. I was like, I hope you have lots of fucking money, because college is expensive right now.
Exactly.
It's like, fuck my kid, fund me.
Exactly. What is your bank account routing number? If you
Can I get your account number?
The account number, the routing number, and then, like, your social.
And then, like, just, honestly, your ID.
Yeah, if you just send a picture over.
Your credit card.
Yeah,
front and back. I want pictures. Thank you.
Just to hold you to your word, you know.
Because I had to put someone down.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, well, fuck putting my kid through. Putting me through, bitch. Like, if someone wants to go to college, bitch, let me in.
Real. Like, or you can just give me money. I'll just take your money. How do you know? I think we're still good.
Okay. Well, I don't know where we left off.
We were talking about Jules and the Demure drama. I'm really hoping the beginning part of the episode saved. I think it did. Usually
it looks like it did, because it started from that point. But anyways, I just liked her from, like, a long, I don't know where this is ended off, but I liked her for a long time. You said that you saw her post pop up. So then, but she does pop up for other reasons, not controversial reasons, but I've seen her, like, on my other pages, like, in not cute reasons. Like, she's been like, oh my God, like, I feel so pretty today, like, da-da-da-da, and everyone, like, reposts it, and they're like, she looks like shit!
Oh, that's so fucked up. Oh my God.
It's like, oh my God, people who have nothing better to do, like trolls, haters, shit like that, they will take her videos and then they will post them on other accounts, like troll accounts, shit post accounts, rage bait accounts, and they're like, oh my God, like, this person is like this. And it's like, who the fuck cares?
Which is probably so frustrating on her end to, like, work your ass off towards something and then fucking just have people making fun of you. But I bet you now she's like, fuck yeah, like, I'm actually...
But then, finally, she gets something that's, like, hers, and people are appreciative of it, and they're like, oh my God, this is so funny, this is so cute, like, I'm gonna use it all the time, like, my kids are even saying it, like, blah, 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 fucking blah, like, everybody's saying it, everybody's using it. She blew up finally for the right reason, and it gets taken from her.
Yeah, exactly. Now somebody, like, completely is stealing the whole demure, cutesy, mindful, and they're copywriting the entirety of it, which I really hope Jules gets an entertainment lawyer and fights that shit.
Here's the tea is you can't copyright words. Like, a single word, no.
I thought you can, because I thought that, like, Kim Kardashian did that, and that was, like, why a lot of people got really pissed off, because they're like, she literally, like, copyrighted, like, a word for a brand, and it was, like, something that was, like, very specific to, like, a culture, and they were really mad. You know what I'm talking about?
She might have, but I remember whenever Cardi B tried to trademark and then it got denied.
Oh, really? Because I feel like I've
absolutely.
I feel like I've heard of people being able to, like, copyright it as far as like they can copyright it. It's like, yeah, other people can use it, but now Jules can't make merch out of it. She can't do like Netflix shows, shit like that, because it's been copyrighted.
Honestly, it would have to be the whole phrase of like, I don't show up to work with a green cut crease, like I'm demure, I'm like mindful. Like it would have to be the whole phrase in order for it to get trademarked. You can't trademark a single word.
Really?
No, you cannot.
That's crazy.
That'd be like me trademarking the word and saying nobody else is allowed to use the word and.
That's
like, true. I can't do that. I can't do that shit.
That is true. I mean, like, I've heard people being able to do it with, like, other shit. With, like, okay, the word, like, Skims. Like, Kim copyrighted it. Nobody else can, like, start a brand named Skims.
Yeah, that's different. That's, like, an actual brand. And that has, like, footing and shit like that.
Yeah.
Or even, like, Alani and shit like that. Or Cellulose? Is that what it's called? Celsius. Cellulose. But, like, they can trademark that shit because it's an actual brand and a derivative name. I don't know if it has to be... I think if I were to name a brand like, I wouldn't be able to trademark the word like. And people could come up with other brands named like.
We should look into that. Lawyers, let us know. Honestly, I don't know.
If you're a lawyer, let us know. But I'm pretty sure you can't trademark like an actual single word and just be like if they were to go out and be like, I'm trademarking demure. You can't fucking do that.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, we've been having technical difficulties. My Mac storage, like, totally just, like, shit the bed. So that's honestly my fault. I thought I had more than I did, so.
It's just a little technical difficulty issue, but we hope you all are still here.
Yeah, it's okay. Freddie Benson is in the house.
Yeah, we're working. We have Freddie Benson in the house, and we're chilling.
Always.
Anyways, I think what we were talking about was trademarking, like, specific words.
And, like, demure and, like, how people can and can't do that.
Which I don't think you can.
I guess we'll have to see how that plays out. I really hope that whoever is trying to take this from Jules, it doesn't get away with it. You won't get away with this.
You're not getting away. Or worse, expelled. You're not getting away with shit, bitch.
100%.
And even if you were to then make merch, it's like, I hope nobody's going to support you. Mm-hmm. Like, fuck you.
I wouldn't buy it unless if Jules is dropping it. I'm not buying it. Are you fucking kidding?
Period.
Like, she's the one that brought it to light.
So go to the original creators. Always support original creators and support their merch and shit like that. If Jules decides to come out with some merch and you fuck with demure and it has to do with demure and you want some shit like that, make sure to pick it up and get it. I'm not sure where the future of this will go, and I don't know if it will honestly go anywhere, but if she happens to drop some merch, make sure to pick it up from her directly.
Agreed. 100%. Definitely buy
Don't give your money to these scamming ass bitches.
So, like, that are already millionaires, billionaires, and they're just trying to make an additional buck off this shit. Like, fuck
you wanna fuck you if you want to make a quick buck off of something that you didn't even, like, come up with creatively. Like, it's not even your... Like, it wasn't even your sentence to begin with. Yeah. It wasn't even your, like, you didn't even make that word more popular to begin with. Like, fuck you. Real, so real.
Well, we can derail from that. I mean, I really just hope the best for Jules. She's very creative, sexy queen. Oh my god, so funny. She deserves the limelight and everything.
So everybody go follow Jules. We love Jules in this house.
Jules, I mean, she doesn't need our shout out at all.
Honestly,
actually, if she wants to shout us out,
honestly,
come on the pod.
Jules, if you could shout us out, that'd be dope as tits.
Yeah, come to the stew, baby. Let's sit down and chit chat.
Bring your dolls. That would be tea as fuck. So
real.
We love Jules, and we hope everything works out for her.
Absolutely.
Period.
Always. Well, you guys, for my birthday yesterday, in light of all of that, I have a little story that I've been meaning to tell on the podcast. So we're going to get into this because it's a little crazy. I'm going to trigger warning right now with just trigger warning of, like,
psychosis,
like crazy stuff, like people being unalived, like just crazy things. Okay, so please,
honestly, a trigger warning for everything: drug abuse, unaliving, all the nonsense,
just all of the trigger warnings,
all of anything under the umbrella of a trigger warning. You've been warned, and now we can start.
Yes. So last year, right before my 22nd birthday, because I was like, oh my god, bitch, I'm turning 22, like double digits. Well, not double digits, but like the same digit twice, like repeated.
Not
whatever.
Double digits.
Like, I've been in double digits since I was fucking 10. Like, that's not what I fucking mean. Anyways. So I go to this fucking nail salon that I don't really go to because I just wanted to go to one that was close to my house at the time and just hurry and get them done. And, like, I was like, okay, I want a French tip, just a classic French tip. I feel like this is something super basic that, like, People should be able to pull a French tip off. I am so sorry. If you are a nail tech to the degree of like working in a nail salon, I feel like you should be able to do a basic French tip. I'm not asking for some up the wazoo fucking like, I don't need you to draw a pussy flower on my fucking nail that looks like a literal
build something out of like sculpt something. I don't need any of your charms.
Exactly.
Like I don't even need unrealistic colors because some nail salons charge different amounts for colors. It's like I want your most basic nude human flesh tony pink and a white French tip.
Exactly, like all. The roundness of it, like the most basic hello you've seen her
not
before.
blinged out French tip, this, not that, not a dip. Like the most basic, like you should like this is nail 101.
Absolutely.
Like you should know how to do a French tip.
Absolutely, 100%.
Yeah.
So first of all, I go in there and I had been to this nail salon one other time. I was really hoping to get the owner. She was a cute lady. Instead, I got this other guy and he was horrible. Literally, this was such a nightmare of a nail salon story. So let's dive in. So first of all, I get there and he's like, so what do you want today? And mind you, usually at the nail salons, like the nail tech will kind of like gauge if you want to talk or not. He did not care. He did not care. He was gonna fucking just yap and just trauma dump.
He was planning on talking.
Yes, he was fully planning on trauma dumping. Like he was yapping my ear off from like even just asking what I wanted. I was like, oh, I just want a classic French tip. He's like, do you have a picture? I was like, I guess I'll pull up a picture of a fucking classic basic ass fucking French tip. Sure.
Which, first of all, that should have been red flag number one, being like, can you pull up a picture?
Yeah.
Of a normal French tip? Fuck you. I'm sure that's on your board, along with like full set, fill, this, that, the third. I'm sure it's under one of those categories like French tip.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's like the most basic salon shit, period. You go to any salon ever. If you are sitting in the chair, if you are willing to hold a dermal up to somebody's nail, you should know how to French tip if that's what they're asking you for.
And at least what they look like. Like, come on. Like,
if you don't know what a French tip looks like, what?
Like, why are you in the nail salon? Like, I'm
fully
so sorry.
what?
That's what it felt like. It was like, that's literally what it felt like. Because after that, he was like, how do you feel about just like doing chrome nails instead? Do you want to just do chrome? Like, I love chrome. I'm really good at doing chrome. It's like you literally just like rub the glitter on with like special like little different like solutions and like different ways of rubbing it on. It's like there's
chrome. So what? He wanted you to get full chrome nails?
Yep, for my birthday nails.
So what if you didn't want full chrome? What if you wanted a chrome French tip?
No, for real, imagine if I would have done that to him. Fuck, there's no way.
There's no way.
There's no way. Mm-mm.
But, so, chrome is what you can, and of course, like, nail artists from any sort of, like, salon, they all specialize in their own thing. Like, some specialize in Gel X, and some specialize in designs, and this, and fucking whatever. Mm-hmm. But if you're specializing in chrome...
Yeah.
You're not specializing in fucking anything.
Yeah,
you're specializing in rubbing something on something else. Because chrome, you quite literally, it's like a little, and then
you literally just like,
and then you're done.
Yeah,
and it's a chrome.
It's really easy. You like rub this like.
It's a powder. That's it. Yeah, you rub a powder.
You rub a powder with a little brush, and then you put like a top coat. And
you don't even have to use a brush. You can use your finger, and you put a top coat on it, and your nails are chrome.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, it's super beyond easy.
Hey, babe, I specialize in chrome. So does literally anybody else. Mm-hmm. If you pick up a fucking bottle of nail polish,
absolutely,
I'm sure you can specialize in chrome.
Yeah, fully. So anyways, so as I'm getting my nails done, and I've already told him that I want French tip, he begins to start trauma dumping on me on his life. So first of all, this man is not from Utah, and he, like I said, I'm gonna have to drop the trigger warning again because right now is when I'm about to start saying things. So he immediately jumps into telling me that when he was a child, his dad pulled him into the living room with his mom in the room. The father with the child made him sit in the room as he was a kid, and this is the nail tech as a child. And the dad unalives the mother in front of this child, which is now my nail tech, and then the dad unalives himself, and then like, the kid, like, didn't know what to do, and he's, like, freaking out, has to, like, call the cops, do all of this shit, and, like, there was so much that he told me his entire life story. Like, he told me how after that he was like abusing women and then abusing drugs, and he would steal and he would get jobs at places and steal from these jobs, and like full-blown heists, like all of this shit. Like, he was talking about like that he was doing, like, it was so uncomfortable having this man hold my hands doing my nails and tell me about the type of shit that he was doing. Like, some of it I literally had to trauma block because it was full-blown like gross, like bad shit, because he was so traumatized. Like, he just turned into like kind of a piece of shit. And then he was like, yeah, well, now I'm in Utah turning my life around and I'm on probation. So like he's like still like in the midst of like getting all of his like charges like figured out and like being on probation and like serving the time, if you will, for like the shit that he's done.
We're not saying that you can't have trauma.
No, I'm saying, but to draw it up on me right before my birthday.
On a random person.
Yeah.
On a client at that point. Somebody who you've never met. Mm-hmm. And you're doing their nails, which is inherently not intimate, but close.
Like, you're touching my hands
You're
the whole
holding
time.
somebody for an allotted amount of time. Like, you have their hands in your control.
It's like, well, I'm closer to the nail tech than I would be me and you right now. Like, we're literally like face to face holding each other's hands.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, again, like, it's a close process, the whole process of nails.
Yeah.
To, like, have somebody sit there and hold your hands for, like, an hour and a half. Mm-hmm. Sometimes longer, sometimes shorter, whatever. But to unleash all of your, like, all of this shit onto somebody else who didn't sign up for it, who didn't fucking ask, and, like, it depends on how I am in, like, nail salons sometimes, because sometimes I'll just want to, like, have my AirPods in and, like, watch my own shit or listen to some music, or sometimes I want to chit-chat, or sometimes I don't even have my headphones in and I just, like, look around and, like, relax, like, this is a relaxing time for me.
Exactly. Like, I don't, like, when I go to
I don't want to talk about that.
Same. Like, when I'm getting my hair and nails done, I'm not the type to sit there and bullshit with whoever's doing it for me the whole time. Like, I want to be mute with, like, a headphone and, like, doom scrolling or, like, listening to music and, like, staring off into space. Agreed. Like, I'm not trying to, like, converse with you. Like, I don't need the small talk. I don't need the energy transfer. Let me just be me, please.
That's also a step beyond small talk.
Oh, full blown. Full blown. It was bad.
Yeah, it's fully like a whole, like, the floodgates are down. You are and to tell, like, me personally, I don't like talking about the most traumatic shit that's happened to me, period. With anybody, period. So then for a client to come and sit down and to do all that, the first second of meeting them would be like, ugh, yeah, so then this happened. And then, like, which it's a horrible thing to have fucking happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Not discrediting that, for sure.
But is that something we should be talking about right now?
It's like, time and place. I am not your fucking therapist. Again.
So inappropriate. Like, beyond inappropriate. It's like, we're not friends. Like, I don't know if I made you feel like I was a trusted person or this, that, the third, but I'm here solely as a client at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So,
yeah, and I was literally going to say that too. I don't know what in the fuck it is about me. I don't know what the fuck, like, God sprinkled into my butthole that, like, radiates throughout me, but people literally think that they can just, like, trauma dump on me. I don't know what it is about my aura. People, like, I've had randos like that, and it's not just him. I've had multiple people do this shit to me where out of nowhere I do not know you, and it's just trauma dump.
It's because we're women, first of all, and people feel more comfort towards women, but second, I forgot. That's embarrassing.
It's fine. I did that a few episodes ago. It happens.
But I think a lot of it is based off of the fact that we are women, and people, especially males, and especially random males at that point, just have this like, not even an undesired comfort, but, like, almost a longing to sit there and, like, tell you all this shit that you didn't care to know, whether it fuck up your day or not, whether you sit there and think about it the rest of the day or not. It's like, it doesn't matter, because it's what they've been through and what they want to tell you. And it's like, well, now I feel like I have to, and it's like, I don't even know if I feel like I have to do anything about it, but it feels like I have to acknowledge it and care and to be, and it's like, sometimes I just want to be me. Like, sometimes I just
So
want to
real.
worry about myself. Like, I have so much other shit going on. And again, that's not discrediting anybody's trauma. But if you're my nail tech and you're trauma dumping on me, if you're not giving me the basic, like, hey, how are you? Oh, have any kids? Like, are you married? Like, oh, I have kids. I've been married for however long. Like, if you're not giving me like a basic run spiel, if you're dipping into the deepest, darkest parts of and that might not even be the deepest, darkest parts, but does it matter?
It was, a lot of it was, though. Like, he was like, yeah, and this is why I started doing this. Like, he literally treated it like a therapy fucking session. And then, not to mention, he took like 2.5, 3 hours to do my nails.
A French tip.
For a French tip, because he was sitting there trauma dumping. Like, instead of focusing on the work, do you know how many times he would like look up and just be talking to me and not even doing anything to my nails? That shit bugs me so bad. It's like, I've made it very clear to you. I've given you multiple signs of like me trying to like withdraw from the conversation and be more quiet and be more reserved and not give you a lot of answers, and you still aren't picking up on that. Like, I don't know what the fuck else
and
to do
I think at
some
point people just don't care.
No, they don't. They just want to trauma dump.
They just feel the urge to drop all of this shit onto somebody unsuspecting. And maybe it might be because you're an unsuspecting person and because it's like another random person comes in and that's heavy on their mind. But also it's like, me personally, I try not to bring my personal shit to work. I try and live that's for any job I go to, like, except for this one, obviously. Like, I feel like it's part of my job to like share some of my personal life, but even then it's like there's some shit that I'm never gonna say, that I never want to say, and why the fuck would I? Like, I don't owe that to anybody, and I don't feel like it's right to put unsuspecting people who aren't here for that into that space. Personally, I don't think it's right, and especially to do that in such a like closed setting. And it's like nails are very like one-on-one, like yeah, sure, like a few people can be doing your nails if you're getting like a pedicure and a manicure, and you're also getting your eyebrows waxed. The same, like of course a few people can be on you, but most of the time if you're going to get a fill or just like change your nail color or some shit like that, like it's one-on-one time. So if you're making this one-on-one time so hard and so like serious, it makes me not want to fucking be here, especially from the get-go of being like, yeah, so my dad brought in my mom into this room, and it's like, whoa.
No, it was fucking great. It was like, holy shit. And then, not to mention, like, by the time it got to like, he had like done everything to my nails and it's time to do color, he's like, so you were ready to do chrome, right? Instead of being like, I was like, and I literally had to tell this man, being like, no, I want a French tip for my birthday. Like, these are my birthday nails. And he was like, oh, I wish you would have told me that earlier, because then I would have done them different. I was like, no, but I did. You were the one that suggested chrome. And I said, yeah, that would be cool, but I want to do French tip today. These are my birthday nails. French tip is my favorite. Like,
that's crazy.
Like that's literally why I didn't
an hour and a half into the service. Meanwhile, the service should have been done 30 minutes ago. And he's like, so you're ready for some chrome?
I literally had to be like, excuse the fuck out of me. No.
Thank God he asked before he just started slapping it on.
Part of me wishes I would have got chrome, because the way the fucking French tip looked, first of all, he didn't even know how to do it. He had to have,
maybe you should have gotten chrome.
Honestly, he literally had to have, I think that's why he was trying to convince me to do chrome, because this motherfucker straight up did not know how to do fucking French tip, because he has to call over the owner and be like, hey, show me how to do a French tip, and she whips a perfect French tip out within a matter of seconds. And then she's like, all right, you go ahead and finish this. I'm going to lock the salon up and go. And so she leaves me in the salon with this creepo that's been telling me about all of these, like, unaliving stories.
You in the salon with the fucking weirdo.
And we had to leave out the back entrance because she locked the whole fucking salon, and the back door is the only one that, like, automatically locks in the strip mall.
She whips it out in 5 seconds, and she notices her, like, the person who she hired is having a hard time and doesn't feel comfortable doing it. Sit down and do it real quick.
Exactly.
You do it, and have him put on the top coat and go the fuck home.
Exactly.
An extra 10 minutes won't kill you. I'm so sorry.
And then she lost a whole ass customer. I would have been there like twice or 3 times. After that, I never went back because I was like, you fucking I know she overheard him talking because he was being so loud and she was doing another client's nails.
You're not the only person he's done that
to.
And
she was literally doing another client's nails right next to us, so there's no way he didn't hear her trauma dumping. And mind you, he was like fully like, he was like not one of the nail techs that like speaks very broken English, like full blown like perfect good English. Like he grew up in like fucking Chicago or something, like full blown, like he speaks how we speak. It's not like, oh, it's kind of hard to understand, and he's talking like this loud, so everybody in the salon is definitely hearing him trauma dump on me.
So not only is he making you uncomfortable and putting you in a bad position, but now he's putting this whole salon in a bad position.
Yeah,
he's been doing this. She was sitting right next to you working on another client, and she probably overheard the Chrome conversation multiple times to a point where it's like, okay, he's trying to push her into Chrome. Like, I can overhear this shit. She very clearly wants something super simple, and it's something I can do so fast. Like, it'll take me 5, maybe 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. And it's my shop.
Yeah, she was the owner, too.
I'm going to be putting my pussy into some customers and I don't know if it's a new shop. Again, does it not matter? New. But does it matter? It's like, if it's my fucking shop and one of my, like, own employees is struggling to do this thing and I can tell they're uncomfortable with pulling off a French tip and they clearly haven't had enough practice, like, I'm not going to put them on rotation for doing people's nails, especially if somebody's asking for a French tip.
Exactly. And the thing is too, is like, so once he was starting to do the French tip after she had done the one and it was like pretty perfect, like damn near, like
it's gonna take like 45 minutes.
No, it took him an hour for the other 9. And not to mention, I was gonna ask him to just paint them white, but I didn't want to get to the point of like embarrassing him to where he like flips on me and it's just me and him in this salon and the owner's gone. It's literally just me and this random fuck that's told me about this psychotic shit he's been through. Like, mind you, half of the stories he told me about also, the shit he did
abusing women.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
felt comfortable sitting there telling that to you.
Yes, and like, then, it was crazy.
Like, the owner felt comfortable like leaving you 2 alone in this fucking empty shop so we could which that happens, sure, like an owner can leave and shit like that, but also like if she was there this whole time and she heard him trauma dumping, and again, I'm sure you're not the first person he's done this to. He's probably trauma dumped to her as well, and she felt bad. And it's like, you know all of this shit as well, I'm assuming, because you literally sat there and heard the mass majority of it.
Yeah.
Like, would you feel, I mean, I don't know this motherfucker. Like, you could be the nicest dude on the planet and have all this shit happen to you, and I still wouldn't fucking trust you.
No,
like,
real.
People are fucking unreliable. People are scary. People, like, you don't fucking know people.
No, for like, this is my first encounter with this man ever, and he feels comfortable enough to tell me his deepest, darkest traumas. And even if he is lying to me, that's even more psycho to sit there and lie about the fact that like this type of shit has gone down in your life. Like, I'm so sorry, what the fuck? Like, that was actually like the shittiest experience. And then, not even to mention, after sitting in the chair for 2.5 fucking hours, it was the worst, most heinous fucking French tip job
I can attest to that, because first of all, when I saw them on your birthday, I was a little bit tipsy and I was like, oh my god, like I held her nails, so I was like, oh my god, cute, like work, love a Frenchie. When I saw them at work the following like day or next day and you told me this story and you're like, no, like he fully like fucked up my nails, I was like, bitch, I don't believe you. The first couple ones I was like, I've seen a little bit better. No, it was derailed as shit. Like, it was really, really bad. It was really fucking bad.
It literally looked like if you gave a kindergartner a white crayon on a like black piece of paper and was like, draw a French tip for me. Go ahead and draw a French tip.
I feel like a kindergartner could have a better time
with
that.
Yeah, honestly. Like, it was literally the TikTok trend of like, this is what I asked for and this is what I got. Like, it was so bad. And I ended up...
Do you have any pictures?
I'll have to look. If I find any, I'll insert them. If I don't find them, sorry. But I remember, like, actually being like, this is so horrible. I'm never going to this nail salon again.
The most wobbly, uneven, janky, chunky French tip I've seen in my life.
And it was like, I literally am like not gonna correct you. You already suck. I literally ended up spending like $85 because it was a full set, like a new set.
And you had already been there for so long.
Yeah.
And then at that point you were left alone in this place with this person. It's like, I'm barely want to spend another fucking second here. Like, and again, back whenever I did go to the nail salon, like, I loved getting my nails done. Like, I loved the me time. I loved this and that. I also have things to fucking do.
I can't be there past an hour and a half. No. So sorry, babe. You got to be able to do a full set in an hour and a half.
You got to whip it out. You got to make it work. You've got to get this shit on. Like, let's fucking go.
And that's max an hour and a half.
An hour and a half is long. Like, that's asking for a design and, like, maybe some charms and some shit with, like, a hard design. Like, I mean, the nail salon we went to in our high school era, they could get that shit done hella fucking quick.
Yeah, like
hella quick. And I did have my fair share of problems. Like, sometimes they wouldn't build up the acrylic enough at the ends and my shit would snap. But they would bring me in that second because I also did, like, have a couple of the people, like, on standby. And
we were homies to some of the like, workers and stuff.
So I'd call them and I was like, my nail snapped at work. Like, I was putting on my shoe and it fucking fucked up. They're like, baby, it's okay. Like, how long before you go into work? I have, like, an hour and 20 minutes. Come in right now and I'll fix it for free.
I loved that.
And I still tipped him on top of that because it's like, bitch, it's your time. Like, you didn't have to do this. Like, it was my mistake.
I can throw you a 5,
even though the acrylic wasn't built up. A few times the acrylic wasn't built up. But at the end of the day, it's like they still took the time to sit there and care for me and do a whole thing for free every time.
Exactly.
And it was never messed up. Like, their shit was always pristine.
And their designs were so fire, low-key. Their artists, like, their nail tech's insane. Like, I felt so bad that one time that we went there, and you and that other bitch that we ain't friends with anymore, like, I felt so bad. I was like, I want to go to the nail salon, but I can't afford nails right now. And then you guys were like, hey, we'll split you getting nails. And then I was like, okay, I want to pick something out. I didn't realize, first of all, how long it was going to take or how expensive it was going to be. And then after I got the marble set that was sexy as fuck,
I love that
bitch didn't end up helping you pay it all, and you had to pay for the whole set. I felt so bad. I was like, I literally just got an $85 set and made Autumn pay for it with all-star money. I am a horrible human being. I'm a horrible human being.
With my all-star money, I made shit money, but I made that shit work.
Oh my god. And then somebody swiped up, so that girl posted all of our nails, and I had like the sharp stilettos, and they were marble.
They were so cute.
Yeah. Oh my god, I loved that set. Was sexy. Oh my god, I did love those. But one of like the weird creepy dudes from high school swiped up on her story. And it's like where's Venice hiding her bodies, or like some shit like that. And it was like, yo,
it was whack. And then somebody else also swiped up, and they were like, oh, y'all are gonna give us some back scratches now? Yeah. I was like, I don't want to fucking touch you. Yeah. Period.
And then somebody swiped up and made like an innuendo about like us wrapping their hand around their dick. That happened too. I was like, oh, okay. No. It's like, we fully all had boyfriends too. It's like
girls can't be girls anymore. And then these are the same people being like, girls are such sluts. But swiping up on stories of completely innocent, like a picture of girls going and getting their nails done. You should wrap your hand around my fucking cock.
Wrap it. I'm like, huh?
It's like, huh? What? Like, you are fully the same people being like, women shouldn't be allowed to vote. Like, the worst person, period. Towards women, towards people. You call your own mother a bitch. Yeah, and then you have the audacity to be like, your hands are sexy as fuck. Like, I would love to see that shit, like, all over me. No, I'm good. You're ugly as fuck anyways. Yeah. Stupid whore.
No, for real. It's like,
stupid whore.
You're the type to shit on sex workers and then, like, actively be watching porn every 2 hours.
They're like, how about you get a real job worthy of something and you don't sell your body?
All their checks go to OnlyFans.
Mechanics. Yeah. Meanwhile, they're an apprentice mechanic. I'm like, what are you doing right now?
I'm so sorry, what?
I mean, any job ever, you're selling your body, period. How about you do something like a real profession? I think this is the oldest profession, period.
Yeah. It's actually fake.
In every culture ever, I think it's the oldest profession, so.
Did you know that actually people that do, like, sex work, like, all the OnlyFans girls, like, they actually don't make money off of it. Like, Tana has never made $1 million just off of her titties alone. Yeah, no. That doesn't happen. It's fake. The whole thing, it's a sham.
A sham because women need to protect themselves, and I'm just a protector. I'm here to protect you.
Yeah, we're Mythbusters. We're busting the myth of sex work, ladies and gents.
Sex work. Yeah. Hi, guys. Welcome to Mythbusters. Today we're myth-busting sex work.
Mm-hmm. Also, actually, can I bust on your fucking face right now? Like, can you just jerk me off with those fucking hands that you just got your nails done with?
And then I'm gonna bust all over this camera.
Yeah.
Because this is Mythbusters. Only on A&E.
You should have said A and V, bro.
A and V.
A and V. Remember AFV?
Oh my god, America's Funniest Videos.
Yes. Sorry, random. Super random.
That is honestly such a crazy fucking story.
And they look so butchered, dude.
And they did, and I didn't notice them. But once you got a good look at them, it was like...
Yeah. No, it was bad. It was
No,
really
she was
bad.
not cute.
It was not.
She was not cute, and I felt really bad.
I was like, fuck, dude, for my birthday nails, you really fucked me like this, too. Like, you should have just been like, yo, I can't do a French tip. And I would have been like, you know what? Just paint him white. Just paint him.
At that point,
yeah.
Especially if you don't feel comfortable and you're asking your owner over to come and, like, regulate this shit. If you don't know, I'd be like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm new here. I don't feel the most comfortable doing French tip yet. Like, I haven't mastered it. And instead of giving you a fucked up set, like, I'd rather do something that is cute for you, especially for your birthday. Like, I heard you mention it was your birthday above all of my shit. Fuck your birthday, by the way, because I need to tell you about all of my shit.
Yeah, actually, fuck your birthday. I'm actually still on probation right now for pending charges.
I'm actually have a active warrant out for my arrest. The cops are outside and they want to arrest me, so we have to leave through the back.
Yeah, also, do you want to hear about... Actually, let's dive in. You know what? Let's just go ahead.
You're already sitting? Perfect.
You know what? Actually, can you go ahead and take that AirPod out of your ear? Just go ahead and just remove that.
Hey, honey, I'm talking to you.
Hey, eyes up.
Hey. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me. Thanks. So anyways, I'm an active felon, and I beat the shit out of women. Bye, owner. Have a good night. Mwah. Kisses. Love you, girl.
It's like, it was really fun.
Psychotic.
It was really fun just sitting in the nail salon, just me and him. Really, the vibes high. Energy high. What I do again?
Immaculate. I'm not even upset that I've been here for 2 hours.
No.
How long did it take to do the French tip after the owner left?
It was like, so he spent a good hour and a half, like, probably like sculpting, shaping the nails.
Should not take that long.
Mm-hmm. No, for real.
For a professional working in a salon, for somebody working on their own, out of their own home, or somebody who's just starting, completely understandable. For a professional working in a salon and you're in a lineup, fuck no.
No.
Fuck no.
And then it took another hour to do like all of the paint with like
the paint?
Yep. Another hour. That's why I was literally there for 2.5 hours. Get this. This was right. Like I literally had just gotten my hair done. I got home and I was like, fuck it. You know what? Kai's not gonna be home for like another 2 hours. Nobody's gonna be home for another 2 hours. I don't want to just sit here alone. I need to get my nails done for my birthday anyways. Let me just run back out. So I run back out. I've literally been sitting in a fucking chair for 2 hours already getting my fucking hair done. Yeah. And then I go to get my nails done another 2.5 fucking hours. Like he could not compute.
Also, they make two beautiful things in this nail industry. One is called a liner brush. And you can do all sorts of lines with a liner brush.
You couldn't operate the liner brush.
Hence the name. Okay.
And the eraser part too, where you like dip it into the acetone and like erase it to try to make a perfect line. He could not. And the thing is too, that's funny too. He kept flexing, being like, "Yeah, my wife, like she's really picky."
He has a wife.
Yeah, supposedly he was like, "Yeah, my wife, super picky with her nails." Supposedly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was like, "I do her nails all the time."
Super picky with her nails. She only likes chrome, which thankfully I specialize in. It's like, shut the fuck up.
It's like, okay, Tin Man kink.
Dad's like, okay, oil me up while we're at it. Like, I don't fucking want chrome, motherfucker.
No, for real. Especially, like, I'm turning 22 birthday nails. Like, hello, the fuck do you think I'm 17? Look me in the eyes and tell me I'm 17 again. Like, no, I want...
17 again featuring Zac Efron? Look me in the eyes and tell me I'm Zac Efron.
Like, I do not want a full set of chrome. Like, bold-ass chrome.
And
no.
a full set's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Of pure chrome on every single 10 of your fucking nails is kind of crazy. Not even a French tip chrome. That's kind of crazy. That's a lot of chrome.
That would have been scary. A French tip chrome from him. Oh my god, that would have been a nightmare.
That's crazy.
Well, fuck you guys. This has been fun bullshitting about the shitty nail stories. If you didn't get me anything for my birthday, go ahead and just subscribe. That's all you have to do.
Yeah, make sure to sub and like and leave a comment. That's what you have to do for her birthday.
Yes, and if you want to go onto Spotify, you can send us money through Spotify, actually. So if you go to Spotify, go to any episode, click on the episode, scroll to the bottom. It'll be like, support this podcast. You can send us money.
You can click on your favorite episode. You can click on this episode and donate. But, honey, it's Venice's birthday, so let's get these donos flowing.
Yeah, support the channel. You know you want to. You know you're obsessed. Don't lie to me.
You know you love us. I mean, what can we say? We're just kind of those girls. Thank you for listening, Abby.
Always. Love you so much. You're hot. You're sexy. You're gorgeous. Catch you next time.
Bye.
Mwah.